Hello, everybody. So, I left a message earlier saying that I was going to tell a story, followed by some video and audio recordings. Now, the first part is going to be initially about background information. I started seeing this girl, Naomi Cook, from Valley City, a while ago. We were together for 4 years. 4 years. We have a daughter together, Isabella. Um, she's adopted, and I found out when I left her that there was some criminal and other things going on there. So I ended up having to move to Minneapolis, start all over, and then I went to Denver after that, and after the COVID stuff, I moved back to North Dakota, Minnesota area. When I moved back to the area, I started talking to this girl, and I'm gonna leave her name out of it for now, but it's gonna come out here shortly. I started talking to this girl roughly right around the same time I left this Naomi. And she's a very beautiful Native American woman. She's very, 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 very classy, very smart, very, very, very beautiful girl. And started seeing her, talking to her on Facebook, and we didn't decide until probably about 5 months ago until we started like actually seeing each other, hanging out, spending time with each other. We tried a relationship, and that's where this is all gonna come back to. Right now, on the videos that I'm gonna be posting in the audio will be explained later on. Right now, I ended up putting a little camera in the garage at my ex's house, Naomi. Her son was scared, saying that he was scared when I was gone because I ended up getting my own apartment after I left her. In the video, there was some criminal, immoral stuff going on. I'm not going to get into that right now. Right now, I'm going to get into current. As of right now, um, I started seeing this girl, and I'll first name T and TW. TW. I started seeing this girl, and we hit it off right away. It seemed, and we got together quite a bit. We had a lot of fun, and I ended up going down to visit her. I wanted to get my own place, and she didn't want me to get my own place, so I ended up staying with her. Um, the relationship evolved, and I ended up falling in love with this girl. She's truly one in a billion, honestly. One in a billion. She's very unique and very, very special in her own way. But she's also very, very evil, very manipulative, very deceptive, very just evil. I have learned by just over time that she's a meth addict. She's involved in some very, very bad things. And I learned that she's also involved with my ex, Naomi. I had no idea that this was going on. I had no idea that any of this was happening. All I know was that she manipulated me, she deceived me, she completely broke my heart, and now I'm in a position where I have people threatening me, threatening my life. If something was to happen to me, this is the first person you would want to go to. I say this with a full heart that I do love her. I care about her. I have from the very beginning. But she used me. She wanted to set me up. And she's gotten involved with a investigation that I have no clue what it's about. All I know is that she has been trying to make bad things happen to me for a very long time. I started talking to her roughly in May. I visited with her, and she came out to see me when I was living in Minnesota, in Moorhead too. And I'm going to be posting audio files that explain exactly how she feels about me. Now, about how I feel about her, completely different. I love her. I care about her. I want nothing but good for her. But it all changed probably about a month and a half ago, when I found out what was really going on. I'm a hard sleeper. I sleep hard. So at night I would hear voices like, halfway asleep, halfway, awake. And I decided to just start recording stuff on my phone. So I would hit the recorder before I go to sleep, and it blew my mind what I found out. I'm going to play those recordings. I'm going to post all that stuff with this. And I have found out that she's been connected to my ex, Naomi, that they have completely decided and designed this completely messed up system to set me up. There are dirty cops involved. Moorhead, Siston, Valley City, North Dakota State Highway Patrol, Clay County Sheriff's Department, and probably more. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Now, I have tried to talk with her. I've tried to make things manageable, and they are not. My life has gotten worse and worse and worse. My life has never been this bad before, yet here I am trying to make it work with this girl. Why? Because I'm terrified, scared, terrified, just no words to describe how scared I am. I've had people breaking into my place here in Valley City. I'm in Moorhead right now. I've had cops threaten me. I've had other people threaten me. And I will also post that. Right now, I'm just wanting to start out with part 1. There's going to be about 12 parts to this video. And yeah, 12 parts. And I want to put it out there that if something happens to me, that TW, who a lot of you on my Facebook would already know, and Naomi Cook, KOCH, are involved and orchestrating a lot of bad things. Now, this is not paranoia. This is complete fact. And I'm going to post stuff to prove that. So whatever I say right now, take it with a grain of salt. Just listen to what I'm going to be posting. Listen to the words, to the rhetoric of the conversations that are going to be posted. And you guys decide. Because right now, my life is in danger. I have no control over what's happening right now. There's a guy named David behind this. I'll be posting everything. His name's David. He hacked my phone. He has me under surveillance. That's pretty impressive after you guys see it. Really impressed with the fella, actually. And I think that after you guys see this, you're going to decide for yourself that I am not crazy. But I need to put this out there for my own safety's sake. Starting with my story, though. I'm going to be going into that here roughly in about 10 minutes. after this train goes by. And then we're going to get into the heart of the story, and you guys can pretty much decide for yourself what is and what isn't. I have been dealing with this for over a year and a half, and it's just gotten so bad to the point where I have to go to social media for help. So, 10 minutes, I'm going to be telling my story, complete story. I already have it on Facebook, part 1 and part 2. So this is going to be part 3 from my Facebook story. I'm going to be telling my part it'll be from March 2020 on.